Alright, here is the next one up. I had a buddy contact me. Today his dad had a lawnmower he was getting rid of. Said it stopped running, doesn't start, and then it leaks gas. It is front self-propelled, also 22-inch, which is awesome. I've never worked on a self-propelled mower before. I just assume there's like a belt under here. We'll check and see if it even has that. But yeah, check that out. 6.75 Briggs and Stratton. Brute. Never even heard of that. Don't know how old it is. Looks pretty cool though. This is how it got to me. Air filter was taken off. I mean, whatever. It's dirty. That's what you expect. So that stuff. This has to get mounted like that onto our carburetor, but it would have to come off anyway for us to check it and look at that beauty of a thing. Look in there. Yep. Nice and funky. Some varnish. It does have a fuel filter. These red ones are like a screen between it that, I mean, doesn't do much. I try not to check anything. I've had it for about a week and it's been hard not to touch. Let's see in here. Have yet to look. Are we loose? What's going on? Ooh, if I can get the gas cap off. Oh, there we go. Come on. Okay. We have nothing. That's good. Okay. How does it smell? Nothing too funky. It smells like normal gas. I've yet to check the spark plug too. We'll do that in a second. Let's look at oil. And a little bit of something. Okay. Alright. We'll take it outside and put a little gas in it. We'll see what the leak is. It's probably that red filter. Take it outside and we'll see if we can't pull it and all that good stuff. Alright, we'll get some gas in there first. This thing always leaks really bad, is why I take it off. Just a little bit. See if we can spot the fuel leak. Nothing yet. Oh. Very gummed up and sticky. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'll wiggle it back and forth a little bit, and then we'll spray some in there. Kinda halfway. Wow. Hiya! Captain! Contact! Oh. Not seem like it's doing much. Interesting. Oh, it's starting to move now. Moved up a little bit this way. Alright, taking the spark plug off, I just broke it loose. Let's see if I can get some decent lighting without the sun killing us. It's very oily. Very oily and gummy. So we'll spray that and scrub it and stick it back in there. A little bit of corrosion on the edge of this too. It also has the smallest, this boot, I've never seen one that small. It's just enough to fit on the end of that spark plug. But we'll clean that and put it back in, and then maybe after a test for spark. How does that look? Yep, just gummy. Look at all that built up around it. Yep. Bunch of gas. Alright, here's our spark plug from the Brute. It's a very short guy, short and stumpy. 796112. Don't have another one of these laying around, but again, yeah, look at all that crud on the end of that thing. Clean this, spray it, scrub it, put it back in there and see if it doesn't help anything. Alright, round two. Spark plug, get it ready. Better. Put this directly in there. One second. Oh, no, that was right. Still looking. Bam. Shot in here. Bam. Oh. Not much signs of hope here. Well, quick update. I was looking for another clamp to do our spark plug test trick, and I saw this cover actually wasn't even screwed down, so I wanted to remove it anyway so I could see better. This could be the main problem. This cable's not even engaging. So I'm gonna pull the bar, hands up here. Cable runs out there, so pull it down. Nothing. I'm pulling it. It's not even trying to move. So there's a very good chance that this cable is busted somewhere down the conduit. It's a protective layer. So we're gonna do our cool little zip tie trick. Just pinch this together, and then just try it again. Oh my gosh! Idiot! Idiot! Got to put the spark plug in. Hand tight. How about that? Oh. Well then. Yeah. Okay. So there's hope. Okay. So the cable's probably busted. And then the carburetor, I'm sure, is full of gunk. That's where we are now. But it spins and all that good stuff, so it definitely starts and spark plug works. Yay! Alright, so we're looking to take this carburetor off our Brute here. And we've got an auto choke. This is just like a fan that's up in here. This is the fan actually where the, like the flywheel or whatever. And the pressure of that air blows this back and kind of works that in the carburetor. So I don't really know if I'll have to take that off. We got this guy here. This spring part just become undone. One there. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this little guy off. Alright. Take this guy off here. Actually, I don't think there's any gas in it. I forgot about that. Put it in there, but it's okay. This is pretty old. I haven't looked at the exact year they're made yet, but the guy said he's had it for years. Well, let's remember how everything is set up here. Ahaha. So, I'll show you part. Alright, we're almost done taking off the carburetor. If you can see, so this point here is part of, like connected to the governor in there, but the spring, well, this spring here is actually attached to this bracket, which is this back plate too of the carburetor, but that spring that holds tension with it is just looped right here. Move out of the way. Around this loop piece here. So when I forget later, that's how it was set up. We'll get this all the way taken off, and then we'll go over to the bench and start taking it apart and cleaning it. This little half inch guy on the bottom here. Little crummy, little funky, a little bit of floaties. Oh, here's our float and everything else. Doesn't seem like it's stuck. It's sitting maybe how it's supposed to be. We'll have to get the needle and check it out once we take it apart. So why don't we do that? This float's looking nice. There's no cracks. It's not holding any liquid. That pin does not have a rubber seat on it. I believe this is an older style, but it's fine. No spring. It's hanging out. There's a slot right there. Boop. Now this is interesting. This main jet down that main portion here does not have the flathead sliced through the middle of it, but it is threaded. However, I think that's for the bowl nut. So I'm not 100% sure if this comes out. It's I would assume so, but this is a very simple looking carburetor. Here's our fuel inlet. We'll clean that off. Here, kind of funky where the needle was. Probably can't see it. Some varnish in there, a little brown. Just spray what we can spray. Get the compressed air. Get all that funk cleaned out. That's supposed to be a jet or a air inlet right there. I'm gonna spray a little more, then I'm gonna get the air compressor pumped up, and we'll really shoot through all these things after I much more better. Alright, now for the air. Look how much funk. I sprayed a little more, but I was about to scrape all this stuff out in here, and I want us to see how nasty that is. Let me get a screwdriver. Alright, so let's get back here maybe. I have to get a skinnier one. Whoa. Yay! Little better. I'm gonna give him a little picking thing. We'll try that stuff that's further back there. The back is great. Not so much the front. Oh, it's coming through here. It's got the, yeah, through the center. So it does. Yeah, this little side hole does go into here, into the main jet that sticks up through the middle. Can't really see it, but there it is in the middle there. So I'll be sure to spray into there too. Alright, let's put it all back together here. Bam. Without breaking anything else. Now back over to the mower. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to reinstall this back on here. I'm not going to hook it on the fuel line. I'm going to take this line off and the can off, and we're going to clean it before I even try to pump stuff back into this thing. So I'm going to set this guy back up here. Lovely good pair of pliers. Okay, take this ugly thing off, clean this out. Alright, so take off the gas can. Gas can's actually this whole top piece. I might have to take off the rub down here to get it through this, but this is a, what do we got, an 8 here? 8 millimeter. Ha! Wrong direction. Lefty loosey. Righty tighty. That guy is down there. That was the only one? Oh, it was. Okay. So, yeah, this piece here. One there. Now I am going to have to now then. Okay. Oh, there's some gas in there. I thought I put some gas in there. Okay. I think it's good. I'll have to go back and check the video if it was new gas or not. But either way, this needs to come off and get sprayed through, and this is probably crap. I know these red ones are crap. I guess it's better than nothing. Moving on. Okay, here's our fuel line. I've just pulled this little clamp off. We're gonna do the same thing with this one, which is actually pretty loose. That's probably where it was leaking. It was told to me that it was leaked fuel, but hadn't seen that yet. I just want to see how this looks inside. I did rewatch the video. I already put fresh gas in it, so that might help clean some stuff out. I should probably still dump the can of what was in there. It's pretty dry though. Okay, we'll see if we'll be able to see this or not. Oh, come here. What side the camera's on? Other side. Nope. Not gonna be able to see it. Anyway, these are pretty popular. This one, I would say, is slightly better. It's got a finer mesh screen in here. I've seen some that are pretty big that are really not going to help stop anything. But so this has a finer mesh screen. I'll spray some cleaner through it, and we're just going to put it back on and through the hoses. All right, we're going to try to put what we can back together. Good gas in here. Cleaned out the fuel lines and our little fuel filter. Get this re-ran and got connected. We'll bring it outside and see if there's a chance of it actually running before we put more time into it. And then I'm curious to see if the front wheel drive self-propel will even work. There's not a flow direction. Nope. Just say made in the USA. Really? Okay. Okay, let's go outside, we'll spray it and see if we can't get it running. I'm not gonna lie, this is the second time actually testing it. The first time I was out here, just a couple minutes, sprayed it and everything, and I was like, it's not getting spark. I need to test it or get any spark plug. And I look down, I realized I never attached the spark plug back together, so that's right, it did need spark for sure. Now I'm going to connect the spark plug, go grab my starting fluid again, and then now this will be the second official test with a spark plug. Wow. Alright, before I get it, so I've got our, looks like it might have loosened up. Reattach our bell bar since it's not working. I'm just going to close that together with this again. Okay, now it's on. It's here. Try it before I get the starter. If it does run, then we'll test the front propelled. Sounded a little something. saw exhaust come out. Didn't turn off immediately when we took this off. Smoking pretty good too, I can smell it. I'm sure it has some pretty funky oil in there. Haven't, did we check the oil? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've gone back to this. I'm finishing up, just finished up the Troy Broke video. That's actually coming out tonight. It runs. Didn't even have to spray starter fluid in it anymore. There's some dogs losing their mind over there. So now it might be worth cleaning up a lot. Woo! I was gonna take this for a test drive. We definitely have a fuel leak now. Up top here or the edge of the gasket, but I think it's inside the carb somehow. Alright, just put some fuel in it. Still got the funnel up there, but it's kind of dark. I'm watching. I mean, not just a little bit. I feel like I put enough. I might put some more. We might be a little damp over here. Let me see. No, not yet. Should shake it a little bit, maybe. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna put a little more in there. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I put some more gas in it, put the cap back on, even ran it for a little bit, and no leak. This guy, cannot see that. This guy is loose. Oh, there you go. See, not very tight. But I see no fuel yet. Again, it did run for almost a minute. Nothing yet. So that's why it's a good idea to just double check stuff. Before I started tearing up that gasket, I just kind of tightened this well. and nothing yet. Last time I ran it, when I put gas in it, I noticed immediately there was some gas leaking out. So maybe over time, just from vibrations and being a little dirty, after I had cleaned up the carburetor and put it back on, maybe it wasn't as tight as it needed to be. However, so that's all right. We're gonna look at the cable now, and then next cleaning up maybe the underneath the axle here for this front wheel drive. Mind the dirty garage, but so I've got the cable clamped in down here, and I've been spraying some PB Blaster and WD-40 down in this end and trying to elevate it up so it runs down the sheath some, but I'm already able to kind of slide the sheath back and forth, and it's pretty funky. There you kind of see it on my hand up here, but I don't believe the cable's busted. I think it's just got full of water and funky and clogged up and everything. So I'm gonna keep doing that, let it try to run down here and work the sheath back and forth, and we'll see if that does it. Alright, so we're back with our cable. I've let some WD-40 and PB Blaster run down it. I've kind of worked it back and forth and cleaned off what I could. It's definitely moving now, moving better. I'm gonna hook it back up, and then we'll see if it starts from there. There we go. Now that down here. I don't have the zip ties anymore. So flip thing back on. It needs to stay over here or it will make it too short. No. Oh, it came undone is why. No, it's not even pulling it, not even trying. All right. Why though? I could force it, move it in and it would slide and everything. It's not busted. Dang it. That'd been really cool. That doesn't help either. So it looks like we're probably gonna have to just buy a cable for it. Yep. Alright, cable came in for our brute here. Take some roll off, and after we tried to kind of loosen it up and loosen everything, it didn't work. So hopefully this is the right size. We'll see. I know I'm barefoot. Well, that already looks too short. We'll see. Oh, it barely moves it. I don't think that's the same length as the other one I think we had, which was supposed to be shorter. Do I have gas in here? Or do you have gas in here? That's not enough. Well, never mind. It is short enough to work. All right. No, I think that's it. Gotta double check oil, and we'll clean it up. Might put some tape or sew this little bag back here. We'll go from there. And now we're gonna clean off the filter. Oop. That guy. This guy. All right. And that's a little better. All right, we're going to attach the air box right here. Let's see, these bolts are a 8. Should I go this one? We've got this little nipple here for this guy. We've got our gasket right here. That's not right. There we go. Tightened up the rest of the way. I think it's... Oh, it is! It's an 8 as well. Boom! So I was looking for some screws to attach this little hood on, and I found some out of a drawer handle. It's this guy right here. Before I checked, one fits. I've got one more. Goes right there, and you better believe I'm using these things. Okay, so I did check the oil. It's really not that bad on the color. Oh, come on now. We're gonna add a little bit to it, but it's okay. Add a little bit of oil to this, and put some. Oh, what is it right here? The seafoam. Just a little bit left of this. So I'm gonna add some to the oil here. Add a little bit more oil to it, and then touch if I have any left to the gas. There's like, I don't know, I'm not doing the measurements and whatnot, but just what I feel. Yeah, sure, a couple drops. So we'll need some more of that. Got some oil over here. Top it off. Just a little bit. See how that settles with it. Dirty rag. We're pretty much done here, guys. I'm gonna get ready to clean it up. It's pretty funky on one side over here, but come on, you can do it. There we go. No, what are you doing? Don't be crazy. There. Yeah. Might do it one more time. Come on. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Hard to tell Can't really see. Let me try it one more time. This is fairly level also. Oh yeah. It's really clear now though, because I've put some stuff in it. But you can't really tell. It's just a little bit above that second dot, below that one. So we're perfect. Anyway, alright. Now to get it scrubbed down and cleaned up, and it'll be done. This is that side I was talking about here by the muffler. I'm just gonna start scraping at it and stuff with this screwdriver and this brush, and then get the air compressor and blow it off, and then we'll get to spraying it and wiping it down and washing it and putting the plastic polish on it and all that good stuff. Okay, a little better. That paint started coming off real easy, but better now to spray. Yep, 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 yep. Ooh, ah. Alright, so here's our Brute, Briggs and Stratton. What a treat. It's gonna help somebody out a whole lot. Clean it up, new cable, clean out the carburetor, new gas, all that good stuff, nothing too crazy. It's gonna be good. Alright, Kate, ready? 2 hands, hard.